Good morning and welcome back to the old stream farm. Looks like we got about 6 more to go and I've already crashed. At least for right now, the plan is to go through 30 episodes and I can't believe it. We're already on number 25. How did we get here? I don't even know. I've crashed into everything already today. So we are in March. Now our fields are not ready to harvest yet. Went too far. There we go. Fields are ready to be, or not ready to be harvested rather. However, our grass fields are. So we've got this whole area up here at the top left, that jumbled mess. We have this whole area, which soon-ish I'm going to be plowing up 11, 8, 10, 12, and 13 together. So that's all going to be one field. And to be completely honest with you, I'm kind of thinking about plowing up 6 and 7 as well. That turn is very tight. So I may as well just come up to here and then get on the road. I could do that, and it's pretty easy. Plus, we only have one big field at that point to deal with. Then little 14. 14 is what it is. Honestly, I'd get rid of it if I could, but it's fine. And then we got 15 and 16. So that is everything we're up to today. We got soybeans over here. And they are in their next to last growth stage, which I'm very, 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 very excited about. But the next step is get this Digestate out. And once we do this, we'll be ready to head over and get some of that mowing done. Now, the big field here, 25, 6, 7, and 8, that is going to be for our sheep. So that is not a silage or hay harvest today. That is simply just a regular one. And then over here in this field, I think the rest of the grass harvest might turn into a hay harvest today. And then the second one, we may do a silage harvest. So we have a bunch of both. I'm still not quite sure yet. And another great day for Digestate. 16,472. Very cool. Also, there's another thing I've thought about. Because this is all grass, we can just drive through this. I don't need an easy way in or out. We can just drive straight through this and nobody cares. And no one's going to stop me either. Oh, yeah. All right, let's drop them off and let's get everything ready to go. Now, there is one thing that I've been thinking about, and maybe you guys can tell me what you think. So normally we've been using these headers. So we have one for swathing and then one for mowing. And then we have a conditioner head, this guy up here for mowing straight up. Now, yes, the conditioner's good, but it does take us a little while longer to run that header versus anything else. For example, let's take a look at our mowers for a moment. So these are 9.2 meters. The little razor bar, the conditioners rather, are 4.9. Still fine. However, I could come through and TED that in one go. So it'd be a whole lot easier, I think. We would probably want to put some type of windrow on the front of the tractor. Maybe something kind of small-ish. This ain't gonna work. There's also another option that I really, really like. I mean, it's so cool. It's so cheaty, but it's so cool, and I love it to death. Let's see if we can go through here and find it. Oh, no, it's not in there. Maybe I accidentally put it in windrows? Where's it? Hey, there it is. So this is a tedder. Now, we could easily come through here and change it to the Fent color. So let's see that. What is design? Yeah, that could be Echo Gray. Echo Gray, it works. And then rim colors. Rim colors, boom. Sure, it says Samaz, but it's really a Fent color. This would TED for us and windrow everything together. I kind of want one of these. I'm not going to lie. Plus, I mean, who doesn't want to see me drive through with this big old 1050 and a tedder? I mean, come on. It's so dumb. It's hilarious. Am I doing hay this time around? I forgot. What did I say I was going to do? Oh, yeah, we're good. We'll do hay. One thing I do want to check as well is how many silage bales we've got left. Let's see. Silage, 11. We need 14 in order to break even. Hay, we have even less of, so we definitely need some hay. I might could do like 3 silage bales, and then everything else would be hay. It's actually doable. Yeah, we can make that happen. So let's hook it up and get rocking and rolling, man. Oh man, what a piece of machinery. Would be cool if we had something kind of similar to this that would run like a different way. Like if we had a header this big that could mow, but went on a tractor. Do we have anything like that? I don't think we have anything like that. Oh, there's something else as well. This time around when we mow, we are not going to be doubling up and overlaying into a single area because we are going to be swathing a large area of this up. I think we could probably pick up 2 rows beside each other at once. So I will not be doing what I normally do with this kind of harvest. Now, there's some spots like there in the middle. We can't get away from that, so we just have to leave it like that. It's going to take us a little while, but I do enjoy mowing. It's my favorite thing to do in Farm Sim. So I'm going to have a great time doing this, get a little bit of mowing done, and we'll see you when maybe we're done with this field, or maybe I can even show you how I plan on doing this field. So here you go. Here's how I'm doing it all. Normally, it all goes into one big swath, and then we drive straight over that. However, because we're going to be windrowing everything up, we don't have to do that whatsoever. Kind of makes things nice. I don't have to worry about it. Oh, get right into there. There we go. All right. And so, yeah, we're going to be going back and forth. So this is also kind of nice because I can hire a worker on certain parts with this, and it will work exactly the way that I want it to, which would be super nice because the worker can drive this at full speed, straightforward, without spinning out. I can't. A hired worker, baby, so much easier. I kind of have to line it up every once in a while. Oh yeah, you go faster doing it this way now. What am I doing going so slow? I'm an idiot. One field is done, and I actually felt like I got this done way faster than I usually do. So let's take our newfound momentum, if you want to call it that, to the next field. This is going to be super duper easy to pick up. It's actually even easy to pick up with the baler that we've got because the pickup's so wide. Why haven't I been doing it like this? All the way up to this little baby field again. We got to do something about this field, I think. I like it, but man, oh man, does it just... I don't know, it's just so small. You can't even make a full bale off of it. I don't know. Well, I say can't make a full bale. Can't make a full bale out of the bale sizes that I use. And then I get stuck on this stuff up here every time, even though supposedly it doesn't have collisions. I get stuck on all those stupid little things. I mean, look, no collision, but this header has a collision. Ugh. 2 passes around and then one little bit of a right in the middle of it. Not even worth it. All right, kick them around and let's go to about right here-ish. This should do good. Drop it down, turn it on. Yeah. One of my favorite fields. Not very worker friendly, but it's a cool field. Also, I did have one other idea because I never used this pathway here. What if we joined 3, 4, 5 with 15 and 16? I mean, doable. All we got to do is smooth a little bit and then plow across. It could be one big field. We could keep the road going from here up. That's no problem. However, yeah, this could work. This could work. We may do that. I don't know. Well, if we did that, then we'd have less grass fields, wouldn't we? Decisions. You know what? Nah, I'm not doing it. Way too easier just to make this single grass field. Moving on. So this is an interesting one right here. I'm not actually sure how I want to do this part, although I think we'll be just fine doing it like this. So I want to make sure we've got straight lines in here, stuff that's very worker friendly, but I think it's going to take a little while longer to do. But as I mentioned, we can speed this thing up because the worker will hold it steady. A lot of extra work going on right there with the steering wheel, but they do such a good job with it. The one time that I'm like, let's go workers. Hey! All right, so we'll spin this around. We'll hit this top part first. So here, oh, I can't even drive this thing. I will say, for Farm Sim 25, I'm so excited about that because the Swathers, BC Bueller's done a great job with this. And the thing is, all the Swathers from Farm Sim 22 as well as 19, or Windrows rather, kind of all drive very similarly. Powered front wheels, unpowered rear wheels. That also means you have to be careful of the way that you take turns, things like that. But for Farming Simulator 25, I don't know how they've done it, but they drive super duper good. So I'm real excited about that. See, exactly the way I wanted it to go. This is working pretty darn well, and we're actually getting a lot more mowed than we normally would have, especially when it comes to the hay. Yeah, this is going to be, I think, faster. Yes, we'll have to be in the field twice as, well, not twice as long. We'll have to be in the field the same amount of time, but I think it's going to be a lot easier. Yeah, much easier. And here's what our field looks like all done. How's about that? Looking good, man. All right. So that is that. I think what we might do, just so it's done, is we might go ahead and knock out a little bit of work. Also, I don't remember where my loading wagon is. It's around here somewhere, right? I have to have a loading wagon. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and knock out these last few fields up here just because, well, I can come through with the machinery that I need and not have to do a bunch of stuff. So let's knock this out. Yeah. Also, I can't wait for all this to be one field. It's going to be so much easier. Well, trying to do this whole thing while keeping a straight line between both of these fields that aren't connected, it's really been a pain. But don't you worry. We're going to fix that. So this is what I've been doing this time around. Last time I just kind of gave up, fired the worker, hired the worker, and went through it like that. But I don't want to have all those weird fertilizer spots, so I'm going to try and hit the entire thing. But I keep missing little spots like that. To be fair, that's my fault. Again, I'm the idiot. It's important to admit. Coming through here. All right, so one little last spot there, and then we've got the entire upper field. Was that 13? Yeah, 13. We've got that entire field to hit. And then this will be done. So all this is going to be, was it 3 silage bales? And then the rest is going to be hay. And then we've got everything grass related up there. So we'll come down with this. I'm going to just do this by hand. There we go. And then hire the worker. And I think we're going to have a little bitty spot right about there. We'll have to hit that. But hey, it's almost done. All right, we're going to finish this. We're going to hit that top field. And it'll be time to party. You know, I think I've definitely made the right decision in saying that I really want to plow up all these areas together and just create one big old grass field on this side. I think that's such a good idea. It's going to make things a lot easier. Plus, it keeps me from having to go from field to field and turn stuff off. So I'm not quite sure what's going on. I'm going to reset this. There we go. As a matter of fact, you know what? I'm going to just detach all together, then lower and turn it back on. Let's see if that changes anything. Yeah, changes a little bit. Sometimes you just got to do that with mods. If you got a header that's acting just kind of a little bit funny, as a matter of fact, I had to step away for a moment to turn off the game and loaded it back in, and, well, that's what yeah, that's what I'm talking about as well. I'm so ready to have something that goes straight when I want to go straight. All right, so we are rocking, rolling, doing good. Things are all right. And we finish it off right there. Perfect. Now, that is not the end of our mowing journey. We will continue that in the next one. However, we do, I just want to show you kind of how this thing works. I mean, it's pretty darn cool. Oh, yeah, I forgot I got to go all the way around to get over to that other field. Probably going to have to use a header. Header trailer. I can't get over there. Oh, no, it won't go. It won't stop. Tell you what, you try and turn these wheels because it kind of works. One wheel goes faster than the other in the front, and that's how you steer and stuff like that. Sometimes you got a little bit too much momentum, and the wheels of the back just turn and keep going. All right, there we go. We got that unhooked. Sometimes you can get this up there. It looks like this is not wanting to go. Can I just... Oh, come on! Ah! It's not going up there. Crap, had to teleport. I've really not done much, if any, teleporting with this series, but I had to do it. Oof. Okay, so we have what do you call those words when you need something? Inventory list? No, that's not. That sounds dumb. I need quota. Yeah. You please not tell anybody that just happened. I have a quota of 4 silage bales. 3 silage bales. Let's go ahead and reset that bit. I do not trust myself. What does this say? How many silage bales do we have? We have 11. I need 14. So that means 3. Yes, 3. Turn it on and go. So this is what I was talking about with this as well. Man, so easy. Yeah. All right, there is our first silage bale coming out now. And I'm missing all of this. Goodness gracious. Second silage bale coming out. And the third silage bale coming out. Perfect. All right. So that is good there. We can actually just turn those lights off. And now we get to do the most ridiculous thing that you've ever seen me do in the past 5 minutes. Is that accurate? I think. I don't know. The last time I used this piece of machinery was over on Court Farms on that series. At least I believe it was on that series. This is a windrower, which Ted's. Unfortunately, it's a private mod, so this is not a public mod, but it... Wow, this does not turn. Holy cow, what a turning circle. Big old piece of machinery right here. It's definitely going quick. This is so stupid. This is such a... I'm glad I bought this, but I don't need it. Oh, we're having fun here. So what I'm going to do is go through and hit all of this. I do remember specifically driving way too fast with this and having issues. So it looks like about 23 seems to be a really nice number there. So I'm going to go with that, spin this bad boy around, and do them again. Yeah, all right. One of the other nice things about this piece of equipment is I can get all the way up here. You see we got a little bit, and I mean, it's a windrow. You're basically just windrowing the grass together, but you're leaving hay instead of silage, or grass rather. Boom, just like so. Now the outside of this is going to be interesting. I'm quite interested to see how this is going to go, but we're gonna rock and roll and see what happens anyway. This seems to be working all right. I am gonna try and hit some of that. There we go. Can I clip the edge of that? Yes, I can. And we're definitely clip the edge of this run. Boom. Yeah, this is working A-okay. Oh, this is so dumb. I love this. Whenever we do these fields, I'm also gonna come over here right over by the farm. I mean, obviously we're gonna plow that part up there. But I just wanted to point that out. That's a spot that I really wanted to make it look a little bit better. And whenever we come through and actually plow all this up, that is going to be one of the areas that I pay attention to. Man, rocking and rolling, having a good time with this. I am very, very understanding that this is not what most people would expect. A little bit cheaty, a little bit of having fun. But you know what? We're getting near the end of the series. I'm probably gonna start doing some stuff that makes life just a little bit easier for me. Oh, slow it down. This 1050 does not have a turning radius worth even mentioning. Oh, top 10 steering. I don't know. I was gonna say something about how terrible it was, but in a metaphor. What's a metaphor for bad steering? Oh no, this is definitely gonna be a tricky one. We are gonna have to turn around on ourselves. Well, and that's just not gonna happen, is it? Oh man, I love this machine, but boy, it can't turn. I just need to title this video, I bought a tractor that doesn't turn. Oh, it's ridiculous. All right, now let's gun it and see how fast we can really get across through here. Let's see, what is that? 60, that is that 37? 38, 40, 41 miles an hour. That is fast, boy. Hey, all right. Yeah. Vroom, 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 vroom. Turn on flashes so people know we're coming. All right, now that we've got all of this done, we've got one more field to do. This guy right here, the big old field. I am loving this field. Yeah. I think for the most part, I'm going to try and kick everything off to one side as far as I can, just so we don't interrupt these lines straight in the middle. That being said, there are some areas that I kind of turned a little bit too much. So I'm going to try and straighten those out with a windrow, kind of prevent the work that I've done. Like right here, kind of went a yeehaw, yeehaw, left to right, left to right. Yeah, we're just going to leave a straight line. I think that's the best thing to do. And we are done in 3, 2, 1.5. Yeah, fold them up. We are good, baby. Oh yeah, now we've got a whole bunch of baling to do. There's gonna be a lot of bales with this. There's so much work. Plus, we have a whole nother field over there that needs to be done. Unfortunately, we don't have time for that today. So what you got to do is you got to come back and see me in the next one. So get subscribed. That way you don't miss it. All right? Cool. We'll see you then.